What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Body game. Because women pay for muscular men. The diesels. Yeah, I haven't done a body game video in a while. I know some of y'all were missing it. Shout out to the Body Game Nation. Yeah, we doing this thing. But look, I'm gonna tell you what. A lot of guys trying to figure out what they need to do for relationships and to get a woman. The easiest way to level up is body game. The easiest way, just getting your best body. But if your best body can include muscles, man, you go even further. And I know I get some guys, they say, no, it's just the face, it's just the face. Well, if that's the case, I gotta get something to eat. If that's the case, why is it that women will pay for muscular men? Like if you're talking about those male sex workers, whether it's exotic dancers or gigolos, or the Beach Boys in places like Jamaica or Bali or the Gambia, Turkey. The main thing is muscles. 95% of those guys are going to be muscular, or have a body build that entices the woman. The key is the body. And what's funny? Because you always get some guys say, oh, it's just the face. But there's always some dorky ass motherfucker who won't hit the gym and stuff. But I would say this. If that's the case, why is it I get videos? People will send me TikTok videos where women are talking about the body or different body parts. Like talking about it. Like they are waxing poetic about it. Like you get like somebody sent me a video the other day. I forgot the name. I should have wrote it down. But this dude, the video, the woman was talking about veins on a man's arms. Veins on a man's arms. Now either she said or somebody in the comments to it said, I think she said, yeah, you be thinking they having those veins on their dick too. Look. The body is the main thing that turns a woman on sexually. Just like it's the main thing that turns on a man sexually. Ain't too many men messing with a woman who hasn't developed like those curves. Yeah, you get a few here and there, but if a woman, she hasn't developed those breastises or those womanly curves or those shapely legs, that nice butt dunk, ain't too many men messing with that. Women the same way. They ain't messing with a guy too much now. Or paying for a guy. They'll mess with a guy who don't have all of that, but he got to have a whole lot more. He got to have a whole lot more outside of that. And that's good. If you can't build muscles, well, shoot, you better build the rest of your shit. You better have some style. You better have that mouthpiece. You better have that confidence. You better have all that other shit. And that's possible. But let's just be real. I'm talking body game now. If you talk about who women pay for, like they will pay out money for, they will sponsor them. They will make it rain. They will pay $600 an hour. And I think, shoot, it might be going up. They will pay for a week. They're going for those muscular dudes, got those muscles. They're going for those diesels. I'm saying paying. They will pay for it. Or they will pay guys or give a guy some attention who might not be a male exotic dancer or a diesel, but they'll pay for those personal trainers. Some of those personal trainers be getting theirs. Women sign up for that personal trainer or that personal trainer. I know that from personal experience. Because I used to do some personal training back in the day. Yeah, yet another job. I ain't stick with it though. Ron got a patience issue. But a lot of women, they were liking the body build. They be like, hey, how you get that? Shoot, even to this day, despite my age. I got a better body build than most other men. Now, what's going on here? Wait. Free family movie night. Oh, okay. The sheriffs are doing something. Okay. But, dude, that money thing, that diesel thing. And when I say diesel, shout out Master Teacher BGS, because everybody know that he talks about the octane scales, right? That's how he labels different classes. But the diesels, those are kind of outside of it. Just like diesel fuel is outside of regular fuel. That's on some other level. Like sex workers, any person that engaged in that work is really a whole different world. It's a whole different world, and goes beyond class and whatnot. It really is a world. It really is a different world. In fact, to get a better understanding of it, I'm gonna share a couple videos from Cousin T-Tall. Somebody, a former male exotic dancer, trains male exotic dancers. He knows all about that world. I'll share a video on the male diesels and the female diesels. But right now, when we talking body game, the main thing that the male diesels have is the body. The main thing. The main thing. In fact, I can't think of any male gigolos or male exotic dancers, and sometimes they in the same world, that didn't have body game. I can't think of it. Now, understand something. I've known plenty personally, worked out in gyms with them. In fact, when my book Nice Guys and Players first came out, I was selling the books at a black expo in the DC area. The organizers set me and my at the time girlfriend, then wife, now co-parent. They set us up by in the same section with 4 crews of male exotic dancers who were selling calendars. They were selling calendars, and though it was a log jam over there. Oh, we also had a photographer over there. All of us got paid. All of us got paid. I got paid because guys were coming over to try to holler at the women. I was like, hey, you can use this book, it'll help you. But women were going crazy. Even before that, I'm working on a government job, like at Justice Department. And the women in there, they would be constantly talking about male exotic dancers. In fact, first time I really thought about even that area, an attorney on the job. It's an attorney. She was like, there was some type of bachelorette party. They were asking me hey, can you come and dance? I was like, no, I can't dance. I don't have no rhythm. She said, it don't matter. Just show up and smile. Oh, bad. That's same attorney, man. I remember one time we were talking, I turned around, I caught her licking her lips at me. But look, the main thing is the body. The body. Or you talk about some of these kept men and everything, body. I told you where the last place I lived, Modest apartment. When I first moved in, there was a young lady that lived above me, and she had her Dominican kept man. That dude didn't work. All he did was like walk around, stand on the balcony and stuff with his shirt off. I guess he was advertising to other women. Oh, and bothered me with his treadmill. He just stayed in shape. In fact, you got a lot of guys like that. You got that low-key gigolo thing. Who you think they get? Now, if they happen to be handsome too, okay. But, hey, that can be a good thing. That can be a good thing. Right? If they happen to be handsome too. But, let's be real. If we talk about, those maintenance men, those 12 to 5 men, all they got is that body build. Women don't need to be seen in public with them. All they need to do is have them come in and blow them out. It's generally the same general thing. Because think about something. Follow the money. Who do women pay for? Like, a lot of guys be talking about, yeah, you got to have that money to get the woman. Yet, if you talk about the diesel men, they in the business of getting money out of the woman. In fact, at that gym I was working at had a whole crew of male exotic dancers and everything. I looked some of them up. Some of them still there. The stories they told me And I'm sitting there watching what they doing in the gym. I'm sitting there watching. And in fact, just period. I'm watching, I'm seeing what the guys who weren't on that male exotic dancing thing was doing. Like I always tell a story about that one dude, you know, he over in the corner. Had to walk over to him and say, hey, yo, can you find a way not to finger fuck that woman in here? And he laughing about it. He could have been there. Actually, he did some modeling. But that dude was muscular. He didn't look any different from the rest of the dancers. All the dudes in there had that muscular body. They always had women going for them. But women will pay for that shit. Even if you ain't on that, you got a muscular body, shoot. They want to go on a date with you, they'll pay for the date. See, that's one of the reasons, that's one of the reasons I say, nah, you don't need money to get women, but you got to have something. They'll pay for that shit. They will pay for that shit. In fact, you get some women, they'll pay for that boyfriend experience. They'll pay that muscular dude. Man, I hope that camera saw his dumb ass. That dude ran that light. I mean, blatantly. You know, real quick, it wasn't like he was just right there and just happened to run the light or in the middle of it. That dude was a good 50 yards back. He had enough room to stop. And he ran that light. Sometimes at these lights, man, you gotta just be like chill. Don't jump off right away. Let somebody run through who's gonna run through. But anyway, right? Anyway, that diesel thing. Now ask yourself something. Now, here's the thing, because I know you still get some guys saying, oh, it's just a face, it's just a face. Okay, well, tell me what field, tell me what area, tell me which a woman will pay for a date with them just because their face, like ignoring their body and everything. Just tell me the field. Tell me, is there a club out there where the dudes, they don't have to like show their muscular body, they don't have to do that Magic Mike thing? They can just go out there and just show their face, you know? All right? And you know what? I'll make it easy for you. Only way that maybe in Japan where they have the host clubs, but see, they on a different thing. And let's be real, we're not going there. But if we talk about in most of the Western culture, whether it's here, whether it's in Europe, shit, wherever they have male exotic dancers, are they paying for the man's face or they paying for his body? If he's handsome too, hey, that's icing on the cake. But shoot, as Cousin T-Talk pointed out, you got the ugly sexy player. You got the ugly sexy player dancing and showing their body and everything. Because trust me, the women ain't looking up when they turned on by a man sexually. Shit, let's just be real. It's more important your bottom head than your top head. Just be real. Let's just be real. And I even kind of said that in my book, Nice Guys and Players, but looking back at it, I'm looking at it more from a diesel perspective. And when I say, like I said, the diesels, they sex workers. They getting money. The women paying for them. The women buying them clothes and everything. It's primarily for the body. Now, what can you learn from it? I ain't saying jump in that field or anything. But see, because sometimes I'll point that out, and they say, no, I don't want to do that, or something wrong with these guys, and looking at the behavior, say, hold up. How are they making them, instead of looking at it like whatever they do, you don't have to be dancing in front of people or anything like that, or charging women money just to date you. But understand the principle. How are they getting that money? What are they doing to get that money? They got their bodies right. Women going crazy over their bodies to the extent women want to pay for it. Like, I'm starting to see some videos talking about the passport sisters going to these different countries, or when they go on these girl trips. They looking for dudes with bodies. And that's wherever. That's where, when they going to Bali, Turkey, the Gambia, Kenya, especially in Jamaica, shoot, or the islands, Bahamas, they looking for their body. They willing to pay for time for that man with a body. Because, first of all, they can get a man who don't have those muscles easily. They can get that easily. They don't have to go anywhere. They don't have to travel if that's what they wanted. But when those women, and a lot of times they'll have, maybe that guy is a like a guy who ain't as muscular, for other reasons, like they genuinely get along personality wise. He brings some other stuff to the table. They genuinely like him. But then, and Eddie Murphy pointed this out back in 1987, and I knew about it even in as early as 1983. Shoot, they ready. They go on that trip down there, just the girls. Sometimes, shoot, a few might go by themselves. How Eddie Murphy said, be on the beach and everything. They lonely. All of a sudden, he comes up, Dexter St. Jock, swinging his joint. Next thing you know, talk to her, they back at his place, and then he's fucking her. Well, shoot, the main thing is a muscular thing. The main thing. That's why I promote body game so much. It works. Shoot, if you look at some guys ain't on, like I said, even some guys on that whatchamacallit thing, right? Even some guys not on that diesel thing. If they muscular, they get more play. They get play easy. And I've seen it too much. Personal trainers, massage therapists who got a good body builds. Shoot. Massage therapists with good body builds, whatever. Delivery men. You got delivery men, stuff like that. Good body builds. Please. But mainly, this episode talking about the diesels. The diesel men. And the point is, if they getting money like that, common sense says, okay, if they getting attention based on their body, apparently it works. So why fight it? Why do it? Hit the gym. And plus, like a lot of guys talk about looks, money, and status. Okay. First of all, your looks are your looks. Even if you work out, they only going to change so much. And they only going to change so fucking much. All right? They only going to change so much, no matter how much you work out, whatever. Your face can put on weight, but it's the last thing to put on weight. Most guys, whatever their face is, it's going to be that way. And if you talk about money, okay, well, let's just be real. What percentage of men really make money to that extent? That really make a difference. When women talk about money, those women looking for money or making that a criteria, they start at 6 figures. I'm going to hit you with something. You can be 6 figures and still not top 10%. You got to be at a certain price. Like if you just making a pure 100,000, and that's before taxes, you still technically now you still not in the top 10%. So you maybe top 20%. But even then, these women the women looking for money, they want a whole lot. So that take a while to do that. Let's just be real. That's not some casual thing like everybody can make 6 figures. And status. How these mammoths doing something? They don't got the stop signs. They doing some work in the road, making it a one lane highway, 1 lane road. Just got people putting their hands up and stuff. It's like, man, get a sign out, motherfucking shit. But anyway, most guys, status, man, that's the hard as hell to get. But anybody can work out. That's the beauty of body game. Anybody can work out. You don't even have to be a member of a gym. I mean, shoot. You got gyms out there like low price, I ain't advertising for any of them, but you can get them low price. You don't have to go any place expensive. And hell, to be honest, shoot, man, you got a little bit of money, you can buy some weights for home. And shoot, even do body weight exercises. You can do push-ups anytime. You can do push-ups anytime. Shout out to Andrew Tate. When he was in the joint, he said he just did push-ups. You know, you can do push-ups, you can exercise, but you can do push-ups. You can do push-ups anytime. Even if you're a member of a gym. You can do push-ups during the day. Like, the beauty of push-ups is you don't have to pay any money. If you don't have zero, you got zero money, you say, well, I can't afford a gym. Do some push-ups. When the gyms were closed during COVID, I was doing push-ups. Even got a video of me doing push-ups on IG. You can do it. You can do it. I was doing some other stuff too. That was back during the pandemic. If you go on my IG, you gotta dig deep. Dig a long way. But you can do it. Oh hell, you know what? I'm gonna be nice for y'all. I'm gonna share a link to me doing some push-ups on IG. Just one set. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. But the thing is, it works. It works. You don't have to think whether it works. Ask yourself, follow the money. Seriously, just follow the fucking money. You know? And like I said, anybody who say, no, it's just a face. Okay, well, show me where women are paying for a guy just because they got a nice face. Like they paying money. Show me. Show me where it's definitely because it. Show me the clubs where they paying for that. Yeah, all these buses and everything. And you know what, man? I'm gonna be real. I've been nice. I'm gonna be real. I've been nice about it. I've been nice about it, right? And say, hey, just get your best buy. I've been nice. But you know, I'm gonna be real. With everything happening, with a lot of guys having trouble getting women, talking about like all these guys who are single and everything. Because even when I talked about my son's prom the other day, the jocks were walking in with women. The jocks were walking in with women. So it's like, get your body. And let me be clear on body. You can have big muscles or you can have slimmer muscles, veiny, whatever. Just have some muscles. It works. That's one thing women go crazy over. Now, of course, you're going to have some women who are going to say, well, I don't like muscles. Oh, okay. Every woman going to like what she like. And every woman ain't going to like muscles. But what do you want? Are you worried? Are you concerned about in a group of 20 women, 17 like muscles, 3 don't? What are your better odds of getting a woman? You encounter that group. The 3 who don't like muscles. I'm serious, what are your odds? Because even if they don't like muscles, and they say, okay, you don't have to have muscles, you still gotta have other stuff. You got better odds with the 17 who do like muscles if you're muscular. You actually increase your odds. You increase the chances of meeting a woman you can click with. And that's one thing, man, because I had been nice for a while. I had been nice. Rom, and like when Rom was younger, I'd have been hardcore with it. I'm getting nicer in old age and stuff, trying to be nice to some people. But I'm gonna be real, man. Sometimes when people start pushing back or people got attitudes or something, I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of being nice. I'm gonna just tell you what the fuck works. Get some muscles. And if you don't want to, if you disagree, stay off the channel. I'm pushing muscles. Now, it's hard to be totally perfect head to toe, but get something. Get some arms on you. Build something. Get some shoulders. Do something. Build something. Muscles. Because you increase your chances. It's just that simple. I've yet in 20 and years of promoting what I generally promote, the base of which has always been body game, the base of which I've yet to have somebody say, well, I did all this, I'm still having trouble. I've yet to have it. Seriously, I've yet to have it. So build that shit, because that, like I said, show me where, like I said, for the dude, I'm gonna say it for a third or fourth time during this video. If somebody say, well, you keep repeating yourself, yeah, I am, motherfucker. What the fuck you gonna do about it? But I'm just emphasizing something. Show me where somebody's like just making money just off their face. Money. Follow the money. Women gonna spend money on what they value. They value a man with a muscular body, so they're gonna pay for that shit. Everything else the man brings, anybody can bring it. Some out of shape dude can bring them, like just paying attention to him and shit and talking to him. But they paying for that muscular body. And now think about it. You don't have to charge them money, but you can get cooperation for a muscular body. Understand that. You gotta peep the game. Alright? So, anyway, right. Check out the two Cousin T-Talk videos where he gets into the diesels. Just to understand that world and everything, and especially the one he's talking about men and why they getting what they get. Check out the clip I shared, just me doing some push-ups. Now, that was a few years ago. I'm in my 50s. If as a 50-year-old man, I can do some push-ups. I can do a set, couple sets, several sets, really. But if as a 50-year-old man, I can do that, some younger guys out here have no fucking excuse. You know? Because, you know, you get some people say, oh, you old. Okay, well, this old guy can outwork you in the gym. And there's no excuse I should. You should be outworking me, not the other way around. And like I said, I'm just going to I'm going to start just pushing the muscles and shit. I've been saying just get your best body. But I'm seeing sometimes people, they ain't getting that. And this is going to be the style. Put the muscles on. Get some veins popping if you slim. Get your shit at least strong look. Even if you like endomorphic, you can still get your shit as tight as possible. You know? So, anyway. And I'll tell you what. I'm going to get deeper into it tomorrow. I'm going to get back into boiling point. Alright? So, anyway. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.